Right now, what we've been talking about is success. And we're looking at what things do you have to do to be successful. And you can think of success as anything that you really wanted to do. There are some things that are important that you include. Okay? We have these two characters, Inch and Miles. So they've been on an adventure to find all of the bricks that built together this pyramid. Okay? And so far, here's what they have learned. Work before play. Work and learn with passion. To make friends, be a friend. Be loyal to your friends when you can. Seek the best way, not your own way. Control yourself so others won't have to. Pay attention to learn and improve. Action is don't be afraid to fail. Learn from it. Keep trying and never, ever give up. Be healthy, act, eat, and think right. Number 11 is practice makes you better. And so far, the 12th thing, team spirit. Be eager to help your team, like your family. That's really important. That's where I think we really begin learning a lot of our abilities to be leaders and things like that. All right, so Inch and Miles are off on their next adventure, and as they're walking through the forest, they begin to hear this flapping of wings. And they look up and they see this beautiful eagle that's soaring around them. And the eagle, as soon as he sees Inch and Miles, he comes floating right down to him, and he introduces himself. He says, "Hi, I'm Everett the eagle." And Inch says, "Hi, I'm Inch. This is my friend Miles. We're trying to build a pyramid of success. We're looking for the final clues. Can you give us one?" Everett says, "I certainly can," and this is what he tells them. "I'm Everett the eagle flying free, and there's no one else who's quite like me, and there's no one who's quite like you. So be yourself, because you are cool." Self-assurance makes you who you are. It gives you pride, and it takes you far. Self-assurance is needed for success. Just be yourself. Yourself is best. That's a real simple message, but a real important one as well. Be yourself. Yourself is best. You have to like yourself if you're going to be successful. Now, sometimes we do things, we make mistakes, that makes us feel bad about ourselves, but we have to understand that everybody makes mistakes. Everybody. Everybody fails at something at one time or another. Everybody. So actually, in all of these things, it makes us more alike than dislike. All right? Let's look at these 5 things. These things, try to keep track of these so they can help you not to feel bad about yourself. You want to feel a little bit better about yourselves. All right? Number 1, don't compare yourself with other people. All right? There's always going to be people in your lives that have more than you do and people who have less than you do. There's always going to be people in your lives that are better at some things than you are. And there'll be people who are worse. That is the way it is in life. And if what you're trying to do is be as good as all the people that are doing better or having more than you, you'll never catch up. When you stop and think of it, as you get a little bit older, you will. It's like, why put that effort forth anyway? Be yourself. Be happy with what you got. You got just enough. Number 2, stop thinking negative thoughts about yourself. I'm too fat. I'm too thin. I'm too tall. I'm too short. I wish my hair was curly. I wish my hair was longer. I wish my hair was blonde. I'm going to try being a redhead. All these things. We say these things to ourselves, and they keep us from liking ourselves as best as we can. Don't play those games with yourself. Next time you start having a negative thought about you, stop yourself and correct it. Okay? Number 3, aim for accomplishments rather than perfection. I learned that a long time ago, that it's almost impossible to be perfect at everything that you try. Why would you want to be? What are you going to follow it up with? All right? You can't be perfect at everything. Go for accomplishment. Everyone here has accomplished something. Every single one of you. For example, how many of you have graduated from the 1st grade? And some of you are there. God bless you. That's great. All right? All of you have graduated from your first karate lesson. Some of you have graduated into the next belt. You're accomplishing things. If you've got a stripe on your belt, you've accomplished something. And that's cool. All right? Think about the first time you learned how to skate. You learned how to ski. You learned how to ride a bike. Those are neat things we can remember. And it just shows We can do things. Next time you're having trouble with math or science, remember the things you can do. And that'll help you with the things that are tough for you. And don't think negative thoughts. Number 4, make a list of all your past achievements. Think of everything you've done, everything you've accomplished so far. That's really important. Try to recapture that joy that you felt that first time you rode your bike. I can remember it. It was a long time ago. They were covered wagons. Bikes had square tires. We didn't go fast, but we had fun. Okay? And finally, part 5. This is real important. Listen to this one. Give more. Start giving more. The sad people that I talk to, people who are really unhappy with the way their lives are going, are people who aren't reaching out and helping others very much at all. They might do what's necessary, but there's got to be something inside of you that wants to help other people. And if you can feed that little part of you, it's going to get stronger and you're going to get happier and a lot more successful. A lot more. All right? And last winter we had, a mom came up and said, my son, little guy, got his shovel and went out when there was snow all around, and he shoveled out the lady's driveway across the way from them. Nobody asked him to do that. He didn't get paid, nothing like that at all. He just did it because he wanted to do it. And when I heard that, I was, that is so cool. I knew right then and there, that little guy is already a black belt in here. Oh, you're still learning karate, but black belt is really kind of like who you are inside. Because anybody can break a board, you've seen that. But it's who you become and who you end up helping. Okay, that's important. And I was told something once, and I always thought this was pretty true. Help somebody that can't help you back. Help somebody that can't help you back. Because then you're doing it for the right reasons. You're not doing it so you get something out of it. This little boy, when he picked up that shovel, he wasn't looking for anything. And now look, his story is going to be told by me as long as I'm teaching for the rest of my life. That one little thing he did, and he's going to be remembered forever in our classroom for that. Be the next one. Okay? All right, so our next block in this ever-growing pyramid is self-assurance, liking yourself. You're okay, you're cool, you're all right. Don't try to be somebody else, just be the best you can be. And this is the way the coach said it to the adults. Just be yourself, be at ease in any situation, never fight yourself. So, we now have the last level of the pyramid. The first block is already in place. Tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, we'll be finishing up, and we'll see how it all kind of comes together. Okay? But now, as Inch and Miles heads off for the next adventure, eagles and karate, they don't do much together, as you would probably imagine. Okay? Flying kicks, I think eagles would be really good at, but I couldn't find any video of an eagle doing a flying kick. The videos I saw, you wouldn't want to see. Okay? But I did find this. There's a kung fu system. It's a Chinese martial arts system, and it's called Eagle Claw Kung Fu, or some people would just say Eagle Kung Fu. And what I have is a little segment of a form that a man's going to do, and you can see in his movements. The first thing he does, he goes on one leg and he bends over with perfect balance, just like an eagle standing maybe perched on a log or something like that. That's what it reminded me of. And then he's going to do a few eagle techniques. And look and see if you can't see some of the techniques that you're doing in those eagle moves.